50 Shades Freed is the third and final installment in the 50 Shades trilogy. Directed by James Foley and starring Dakota Johnson and Jamie Dornan, this movie concludes the tumultuous romance between Anastasia Steele and Christian Grey. As the final chapter of the story, it brings to a close the journey of two characters who have captured the imaginations of millions around the world. The movie begins with Anastasia and Christian's wedding, which is a grand and luxurious affair. However, their blissful honeymoon is cut short when they are targeted by a vengeful figure from Christian's past. This leads to a series of dramatic events that test their relationship to its limits. The movie is an exploration of the complexities of love, trust, and forgiveness. Anastasia and Christian's relationship has always been fraught with tension, but in this movie, their love is put to the ultimate test. They face not only external obstacles, but also internal struggles that force them to confront their fears and insecurities. One of the strengths of the movie is its portrayal of Anastasia as a strong and independent woman. She is no longer the shy and timid college student from the first movie. In 50 Shades Freed, she takes control of her life and her relationship with Christian. She stands up to him when necessary and makes her own decisions. This is a refreshing change from the damsel in distress stereotype that is often associated with female characters in romance movies. Another strength of the movie is its portrayal of the BDSM lifestyle. While the first two movies focused heavily on the sexual aspect of the relationship, this movie delves deeper into the emotional and psychological aspects of BDSM. It shows that it is not just about physical pleasure, but also about trust, communication, and consent. The movie also addresses the issue of consent in a more nuanced way than the previous installments. Anastasia is no longer just the submissive who agrees to everything Christian wants. She sets boundaries and makes it clear what she is and is not comfortable with. Christian, in turn, respects her wishes and learns to communicate more effectively. However, despite these strengths, the movie has its weaknesses. One of the biggest flaws is its lack of character development. While Anastasia and Christian are more complex than they were in the first movie, they still feel like caricatures of themselves. The supporting characters are also underdeveloped and exist only to serve the plot. The plot itself is also quite predictable. While there are some unexpected twists, the overall arc of the story is fairly predictable. Fans of the books and previous movies may find this satisfying, but those looking for something fresh and exciting may be disappointed. Overall, 50 Shades Freed is a satisfying conclusion to the 50 Shades trilogy. It explores the emotional and psychological aspects of Anastasia and Christian's relationship in a more nuanced way than the previous movies. While it has its flaws, it is an entertaining and enjoyable movie that will leave fans of the series feeling satisfied.